Do you have droopy eyelids? Does it seem like you look a little bit sad? Stay with me, because I'm going to show you the best facial yoga techniques to lift those droopy eyelids. Let's begin the initial session of facial yoga practice. Lift eyebrow. At first it's very easy. Let's do it because it is more intricate than it appears at first glance. Let's place your fingers right in the middle like this, as if it were right here, and place them just below the eyebrows. We will lift the eyebrows a little bit, and once we are there pressing down, after reaching that point, our next step will be to gradually bring down the eyelids. We will apply this upward pressure as the eyelids close for a duration of 5 seconds, maybe even 6 seconds. The length of time is important. If you can, up to 8. And then we will relax, we lift up, and release and relax for 5 seconds. Have you witnessed this? We must replicate it tenfold, including our commitment to doing so. Twice a day. What activities shall we engage in? We shall work on strengthening the muscles in our eyebrows and facilitate the capability to both lower and elevate our eyelids. Much better, and we will work on this entire tension area. Perform this second yoga pose with your eyes closed, focusing on the area below your eyelids. We will place our index fingers right here, where the eyebrows fall, and we will place our thumbs above the cheekbones. Here, there is no necessity to position them directly on the bone, but rather slightly below the bone area. Stretch a little, and here what we will do is, without lifting eyebrows, open your eyes wide, as if you were extremely surprised by something unbelievable you believe. Hold for a bit, 5 or 6 seconds, relax, and let the eyelid drop a bit. Pay attention to the sensation you should experience, which is that the eyelid is exerting significant effort initially. Here, index fingers. Here you will also stretch upwards the eyes, and we will do this. Perform a minimum of 10 iterations, followed by occasional breaks in between each iteration. With eyes closed, for about 3 or 4 seconds, you should feel the tension in the eyelid, because we are working on the droopy eyelid. Of one eye or both, but you must do it with both to help in this case. The brain understands that if one goes up, the other will too. It won't understand otherwise. Okay? Essential. What will we tone with this? Our focus will be on toning the muscles in the area surrounding the eye, specifically the eyelids. Additionally, we aim to enhance blood circulation and strengthen the eyelid. As part of our routine, the third exercise will address these objectives. Before anything else, it is crucial to note that if we were previously engaged in the exercise, you notice that the following day, you have a feeling like it hurts a bit, like you have muscle soreness. Continue doing it, but reduce the intensity slightly. Then recommence the following day, maintaining the same number of repetitions. This is of utmost importance. Now let's do the third exercise, which is a bit of lymphatic massage, okay? How are we going to do it? Alright, we will gently rest 2 fingers on the eyelids, making sure not to apply any pressure. Let's remember to maintain an upright position and avoid leaning back, okay? Let's start the exercise by gently relaxing our elbows and wrists, okay? Remember to take it easy, and be careful while doing so. And notice how we start here like this, moving outward, okay? Towards the ears. This should be a massage. Keep in mind that our lymphatic massage is also intended for relaxation, creating a calm and soothing effect on the body. Alright, are you in agreement? There's no necessity for exertion, simply move with a light touch. Eyelid area. From there, we will do this exercise for 30 times. And another. And once we have finished, okay, let's look at the area of the tear duct. We will begin to elevate the eye contour all over as well, ultimately uplifting its entire appearance. Okay? Their length. That would be the exercise, and this will also be 30 times. And one very important thing for this lymphatic massage, obviously do not use it, in this case, oil or cream. Why? Because we are very close to the eyes, and I do not recommend it. You might have guessed it, but I do not advise it. It is crucial to adhere to the order we are currently following, similar to the approach in the previous exercise. There was great pressure and physical exertion involved in the previous exercise, but this one is the complete opposite, designed to help you relax. If you feel even slightly uncomfortable during the second exercise, this one will provide relief and comfort. This massage has detoxifying benefits that can alleviate eyelid swelling and promote relaxation aiding in the relief of swollen eyelids. That swelling can diminish a little bit. Now let's move to the points. The first point we will do is the bladder number 2 point. Zansu or bamboo reconnected, meaning we will reconnect a little bit with the bladder meridian. Remember the bladder? Clearly, it stimulates the movement of fluids, so we will strive to accomplish the same in this specific segment. Where is the point? Well, look, we follow the eyebrow a little bit and go to the end of the eyebrow. And it happens like when it drops a little bit down here. Okay? We are at the end of the eyebrow. We drop a little bit inward of the eyebrow. Okay? It would be here. Is that okay? Make sure to be gentle with it. You don't want to apply too much pressure, okay? But we will start making small circles. Okay? Outward. And we will add another finger to these circles, okay? In an attempt to extend slightly upwards, the point also transforms into a comforting massage experience. A massage in this way. We will do it, and we will stimulate the entire area, not just the eyebrow, but also the eyelid, so it doesn't droop completely. Remember? There. We will repeat this procedure 30 times to complete this objective. Look at what I do. I extend a bit. I lift and let it drop. We repeat it 30 times. If possible, it is advisable to take it twice daily, ensuring consistency for a duration of several weeks. Let's proceed to the second point, which is the stomach sebae, or the 4 clarities, with which we will clarify a little bit more. This point, where is it located? Well, trace the middle line of the student's pupil and descend slightly to find the desired location. This is the bone. Slightly below it, here is the bone. Now extended and improved. We go down the eye cavity, follow a bit more, and where the finger will drop a little, finger in this case, you can use this one or that one. This is the place where we will work. We close our eyes a little bit and begin to work, okay? And then we will start opening our eyes. We multitask, progressing up as we work, accomplishing 2 tasks simultaneously. Notice that I am opening, and as I gently shut my eyes, we shall repeat this process around 30 times until finally I grant myself the permission to let it go. And we start to work here. What benefits will this point offer? Its main advantage is the ability to relieve all nervous tension. As a result, I would like you to relax. Relax and let the eyelid drop. And it will also relax this entire area, and it will promote also for concentration. What does this mean? If we have to spend a lot of time in front of a screen, it will help us stay focused and relax the eye. So, here's a useful tip for those who spend a significant amount of time on screens or computers. It's essential to prioritize relaxation for the entire area, as it can help improve focus and enhance productivity. Focused. As you have seen already, we have quite a few videos available to work on. The facial area, and to give a little more energy and liveliness to your face. You ask me quite often, how much time do I have to complete this task, Ruben? How long do you think I should keep doing it? For the purpose of observing any change, I do it for a week or more, capturing a picture and sending it to demonstrate the transformation. Taking a photo is the most effective way to determine noticeable changes over a longer period of time. In the image, on the face itself. Also, you inquire about when I should start. I'm currently 25, and yet I am already starting to notice certain signs or sensations indicating that my face may be lacking a certain degree of vibrancy. Age doesn't matter. Starting at any age is beneficial as it rejuvenates and gives you a radiant glow. Regardless of your age, it is something you can embrace. Additionally, there is another inquiry that you frequently pose to me. Oil yes, oil no. In principle, oil yes, but always on the facial area of the face. When should you not use oil? Well, when we are very close to the eyes, we have points that are very near to the eyes, and be careful that the oil does not move and go into the eyes. Primarily rosemary oil, or if you like it a lot, also lavender oil, which is also very good. If you see that you have atopic skin, that you have some problem, neutral oil, or if not, directly without oil, always go with what suits your body best. Do you have bags under your eyes and want to make them disappear? Also, did you know it could indicate something wrong inside your body? Follow me, and I'll demonstrate the best techniques and massages to get rid of them. Let's kick off with a tapping massage. What's tapping? Tapping is, see this that I'm doing, these taps, okay? But first, before we do tapping and massage, it's important to get rid of the bags under your eyes. When are we going to do it? We will do this massage when? In the morning, always in the morning without fail. But why? It's a way to slightly empty, to assist in draining this particular region as well. It's also crucial that we will do it for 5 weeks. 5 weeks, morning. Additionally, we will take a before photo and a picture of the after. For what reason? In order to observe the distinction. You may question whether to use oil or not. The answer is yes, but be cautious. Let's proceed with extracting it. We should start extracting it right away. Therefore, we must use the oil available in this location, alright? Use your fingers. Just use 2 of them and do a bit here. Okay, here together. We will begin slowly from the inside to the outside, alright? Do you see that the little bones are about here? So, go right there and start here. Tap as if you were doing this, like a little kitten, okay? Begin here, like a kitten. Softly, 2 fingers. And take note, because when we come back, we will use all 3 fingers. Now we must apply a small amount of oil in order to proceed efficiently with the task. Watch your eyes. Listen up, okay? Here and there we will repeat. Here, let's activate circulation. We will drain a bit. Always from the inside to the outside. And how long are we going to do this? If you follow me a bit, notice how good it feels. For 1 minute, okay? First we do tapping. This would be it. What are the benefits we can expect? We will effectively minimize the appearance of fine wrinkles and revive our skin in the morning. Fluid accumulation in the tissue around the eyes causes bags to appear, resulting in a swollen appearance. The presence of under-eye bags can be attributed to several factors, such as fluid retention, the natural process of aging, inadequate sleep, and high levels of stress. It may indicate issues with blood circulation, lymphatic flow, or even kidney function. Its main function is to maintain the body's fluid balance. The skin beneath the eyes is extremely delicate and sensitively responds to swelling, which becomes highly apparent. Our intention is to instruct you on this matter, how to remove them. For the second tapping, what will we do? Well, pay attention. We'll use 2 fingers, starting the same way, okay? And from the inside out, alright? Notice that here is the little bone, so let's go a tiny bit lower and almost pressing where the bone is. Never press inside the eyes, never inside, never here. Always beneath or around the bone, alright? And we begin here, okay? We are going to apply a stronger pressure. Notice how I'm doing it. We enhance one of the benefits here, the elasticity of the skin too, okay? We also boost the skin's microcirculation. Light taps up, 20 outward. Same path, different intensity, a bit stronger and a bit closer together with the fingers. This would be the second. For the third part of tapping, what will we do? In this particular instance, we will initiate from this point. You see, we will slightly raise our eyebrows. We shall engage with our index fingers, alright? Should you find yourself lacking oil, simply acquire a small amount. With 1 finger, alright? Then with the other, add a little. Be careful they don't drop. Here, stretch the eyebrows a bit and right at the pupil line, be careful not to have too much oil. Here, eye, and here, alright? Let's give a little tap. Always with the eyebrows up, okay? Here. We will remain here for approximately 30 seconds, as if we are indicating with a single finger. Okay? We'll be here for a bit. Ruben, could you explain the purpose of our actions? Our focus is on enhancing the microcirculation around the eye area. It is worth noting that this approach will also benefit the lower part of the eye, which is why we are committed to this course of action, alright? And then above the eyebrow, which by the way is also an acupuncture point. Let's give a bit more tap now. Why? Because we want to enhance the situation. It's not so, okay? The skin can take a bit more tapping there, okay? And how much longer are we going to continue with this? Besides, it's extremely calming, alright? Give me just 1 minute, okay? After this, we won't be tapping anymore, but we will now start the process of draining. Lymphatic drainage massage. How are we going to do this? Well, it's really easy and very relaxing. Let's begin here, okay? Tips of the nose, right? Before going inside, watch out. Here, alright? Good. 2 fingers are enough, at least to start, okay? See, we'll move down the cheeks beneath the bone, and from here to the temples, alright? Now we'll begin with 2 fingers. Begin by experimenting with 1 finger, then progress to using both. Take note, it's right here. And from here from the nostrils, going down under the bone to the temples, right? Following the entire path of the bone. And we go back again, we tap. All right? This will help reduce facial swelling. That's why it's drainage, okay? We're draining the fluids from the face. And we'll repeat this around 10 times. You'll see how nice it is. You feel going out like this. And as it couldn't be missed, in this case, to reduce swelling, we're going to use some spoons that are cold for sure, okay? Remember from the night before, can you please put a small spoon in the fridge? It would be really helpful. Initially, I have already applied the oil. Otherwise, I'd have to add a small amount of oil here as the first step. Or always moisten the spoon a little around here, okay? And begin working, okay? Let's do this. Good. You'll know it right away because the massage is similar. But now with the cold, that will reduce swelling in that area, okay? We start here, not down low. Not up here in the center, okay? And from here, notice how I grip my fingers, all right? Let's see how you're holding yours. Thumbs inside. Okay? The other 4 here. And let's stretch a little, all right? Here. Perfect towards the temples, okay? Apply a moderate amount of pressure. Avoid excessive force and maintain a medium pressure level for optimal results. And you should feel a bit of chill, all right? You should notice it now, since this morning. Good, 10 times. And we're activating and lessening that pulse near the eyes. Attention, I'm going with the best massage. Look out. Notice. Where are we headed? 2 for the bladder, okay? Also a bamboo point, all right? So it moves a little, right? So follow me here. Watch what I'm doing. Keep your fingers moving. Instead of going for the eye, stay a bit here. Boom. As you ascend, make sure to create a tiny circular motion. When you pull up, that's exactly where we should position ourselves. Remember not to apply excessive pressure, all right? Simply close your eye partially, and there. Moving in an upward direction while creating small circular motions, okay? In and out. The important thing is to move that area a bit, okay? You can stay there for 20 or 30 seconds. And then notice what we're going to do, which is to include this massage. Wow, that's nice. Around the whole eye, we go back up. Exercise caution when touching the tear duct to avoid injury to the eye. We'll keep doing that movement. Make sure to notice that we're throughout the whole eye socket, without going in, but here. We're providing a massage to relocate the whole region with precision. So if you finish this massage, awesome, because you'll leave now. Without bags, right? I truly hope you had a great time. 51 characters. The tapping, the drainage, the technique, all the small spoons, everything we've accomplished to reduce the bags under the eyes. And well, you know, as usual, like, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell for updates to recovery and more.